We're going live with our clothes still on. Kinda. Our clothes are kinda still on. I brought y'all out here to enjoy this sunset dip with me. Cold dip 70. Hey, how you doing? Woo! Cold dip 70. Here she be. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Can you forgive me for not remembering that shit? Even with clothes on. I did totally look too, and the problem is I just can't remember. So it's like 30, it could be like 29. It feels really chilly right now. I have no, hi, thank you for joining. Look at this beautiful sunset that I brought you out to enjoy with me. I still have my robe on because I'm cold, mainly because I'm cold. Yeah, and we're out here to do cold dip 7 day. Look at that sunset. I still have my robe on to stay warm just for a little bit before I freeze my Red Lobster biscuits off in the river. The temperature in the river, you would ask, and I forgot to. No, I remember. It's like 42.1. I do have a new swimsuit on today. I have to be careful with this one, I noticed. But yeah, I will show you here in a few minutes. I just don't want to take all, hey, 30 people joined. Thank you everyone for joining on this beautiful cold dip 70. And it's a sunset for y'all. There the sunset be, and it is so pretty. Look at those clouds right now. I don't want to take off my robe at all. It is not even enough coverage to feel like warm at all. But it's better than nothing. How you doing on here? You should say hi to me because I like it when you chat. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. It's winter here in these parts in the Northwest. Shivering and shaking with my robe on, projecting love your way. Lots and lots of love. I'm gonna try to wait like 5 minutes before I go ahead and get in. Yeah, so that way, I do not have to freeze too long. I tell myself every time I'm not gonna stay in too long, and I do most every time stay in too long. Oh dear, what can you do? Send prayers to whoever will listen, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. How you doing out there, wherever you are? Is it warm where you are? Because it's chilly here. I think the temperature is 30 something. It's a little breezy too, which I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate it when it's breezy and I barely have any clothes on. Because with clothes on, it's cold. And with barely no clothes on, it's even colder, surprisingly, right? Look at that beautiful sunset. Cold dip 7 day. Yeah. 3 minutes. Boy, time sure does fly. Look at the sun hitting my skin. Yes, I need that vitamin D on my largest organ, my skin. And it looks so pretty. I love it. What do they call this? Pardon moi, I had a hairball. I forgot what they call this. Whatever. 333. Vipin Roy. Thank you for joining. The sunset is also beautiful. I don't want to take my robe off yet, okay, Vipin Roy, because I'm cold with my clothes on. Barely clothes on. Okay, barely with any clothes on. I do have a little, when I do take off I gotta be careful how I bend over here because my bits be escaping on me, I noticed. So let me just put that there. And then when I take off my robe, thank you for liking my video. I appreciate you. Woo, this is cold dip 70. This is cold dip sunset 70. Just trying to bring you out here for another view of a different room. Oh, well, your words are also so kind and generous and sweet and mean a lot to little cold-hearted me over here. Make sure those boobies don't jump out. Yep, thank you all for joining. I was gonna try to make it 5 minutes before I take off my robe and walk into the water. So let's start undressing because it's cold and I need to, the longer I stay here jibber-jawing on the beach, the longer I get cold, obviously, and I barely have any clothes on. Hello, thank you for joining, Marty. Yay, so happy to see you. Marty, I have a new swimsuit. Thank you for the likes, guys, appreciate you. Woo, party on, Wayne. I don't think I did that. Is it like this? Yes, okay. So Marty, the deal is this. It's a sunset cold dip 70. Thank you also, Vip and Roy, for joining. Appreciate you both. For the likes also. I have a new swimsuit. I did not want to take off my robe just yet. Can I go in with my robe? Would that be, no, it doesn't work with the robe on. You know how much fun this would be right now if I could just go in with this whole body scuba suit? I would really, really enjoy and appreciate this activity if I could have clothes on. But since I'm barely naked, I mean, barely. That's not what I meant to say. I'm already shivering and shaking with my robe on, you guys. Let me make sure all the goods are in where they're supposed to be. 70! This is the swimsuit. Boop, boop, boop. These, gotta keep everything where it's supposed to be. Boop, boop. This is Cold Dip 70. Thank you for joining. Let's see, Marty, what you have to say. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, Marty, you went back in time. Thank you, Marty. Back to the future with Marty. Look at this beautiful, look at that beautiful sunset dip right now. Yeah. Oh, what, thank you. I appreciate that. Humble fellow, hi. Yay. Always love it when you join. It means a lot to little cold-hearted me. Let the biscuits out. Lord have mercy, Marty. What kind of girl do you think I am? That's not this channel. Oh dear. Marty, listen, I am a good time and I am fun. I assure you. But the problem is, Marty, I don't think that YouTube approves. Let me get that. Let me show you what that sun looks like on my skin. Oh dear. Peekaboo. I see a nipple or two. Oops. Marty, we've been jibber-jawing on the beach for a long time. 70, Amanda, look at the beautiful sunset. Thanks for joining. Yay, look at that. It's beautiful cold out here. 30 something, I forgot. I always look, guys, and I forget every single time. Well, thank you. Thank you. It's my largest organ. I try to take good care of it by not slathering on too many chemicals. Isn't this a weirdo thing about a girl like me, that I am so conservative about what I slather on my body? Marty, you should jump on in with me, because I don't want to take chemicals slathered on my body out into the river. Meanwhile, people be dumping all kinds of chemicals in this river. Who knows what the hell? Forever chemicals and whatnot. People, take care of your rivers. Nudists like me, get into them. It is a beautiful sunset. Don't be a litter bug either. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And I cannot stand litter bugs. Sorry. Nope, can't stand the litter bugs. Going without my glasses. Okay, Marty, I'll take my glasses off. Oh, humble fellow, excuse me. Let me put my glasses back up here. Keep my boobies where they're supposed to be and whatnot. Now, I have a question for all of you who, if you checked out my video from last night, thank you. And if you didn't, no worries. But it was the wolf full moon, and I came out here in my birthday suit. Woo! And I want to know if you believe that I was out here naked. I want to know, tell me the truth right now. Do you believe that I came out here? Some of you do, and I appreciate that. But I wonder if the 6 of you who watched last night's video, if you think I was faking it. I was not. You know, every time I come out here, I always show you the Red Lobster biscuits and the swimming suit. Obviously, I took a picture of me in a swimsuit, leave my house just in case there was people here and I could not get into the river all frisky fritter and skinny dip. So I came prepared just in case. But I was indeed naked. 9 minutes jibber-jawing on the beach. Oh dear. This is gonna be cold for you, girl. All right, we're going on in, kids. 9:06. You cool cats and kittens, let's do it. Cold Dip 70. Cold Dip 70. And this, wow. Don't stop, girl, don't stop, keep going. You're not all the way in. Get those bits in. I would definitely lie, for sure. I'm not gonna lie about lying, humble fellow, but to be honest with you, I live my best life not lying, because I am such a weirdo that I enjoy, oh shit, my shoulders aren't in far enough. I need to get in more. I enjoy telling people the truth because I like seeing their reaction. I think it's the sicko in me, and I find it entertaining. Most people don't think you're telling the truth anyway, so that's another fun part of the whole situation, is most people assume you're lying when you're telling the truth, so it's a fun time for me. I love telling the truth all the live long day. Now, a lot of people don't enjoy that about me. Oh, darn. But it's fun. I love it. The thing is this, humble fellow, I am a girl who likes sleeping. And if it keeps me from sleeping, I just don't like doing it. And I love my sleep, woo! And so I don't appreciate or do lying. No. If you're somebody I can't tell the truth to, then I don't want you in my life. There's that. But I mean, I guess it depends. Like, I don't really like to hurt people's feelings either. So it depends on what they're asking, I suppose. Like, you know, that question, does this dress make me look fat? Ooh, does it? You know, I mean, I don't know if it's the dress. So maybe it's just all in the way you word it. Ooh. Amanda, thank you so much. You know, I don't like to hurt people's feelings. It hurts my feelings to hurt people's feelings, but I also will tune your ass up. If you ask for it, you ask for it. You left me no choice. It's the Leo in me. What can I do? Pray for me to whoever will listen. Oh dear. This swimsuit is frisky, I'm noticing. It's a new one. I wanted to save a new swimsuit for Cold Dip 70 because it's kind of a milestone. I feel like, did I expect to make it this far? Not 100% sure if I knew that I would or not. This is freaking hard, okay? And no matter how many times I come out here and do this, it literally feels like the first time every time. You know, and that's another thing, Amanda. I don't like talking behind people's backs. I'm not into it. The thing is I feel like you have to have the balls to say it to people's face, or don't say it at all. That's really risky with a girl like me because things be flying out of this mouth on a regular basis, and I don't like to apologize either. So it's something that I keep myself accountable for, that if I say it and I have to apologize for it, then I guess I have to say sorry. And it's not my favorite thing to do, so I try to minimize how often I have to apologize for the things I say. I am notoriously getting in trouble for saying things I shouldn't say, though. So it's rough being me, man. Pray for me, to whoever will listen. But, you know, I do my best to keep it 100, to be honest. I think that's one of the things most people appreciate about me, or probably not at all. Who knows? Who cares? You know, it is what it is. You know, thanks for the likes, everybody. I appreciate it. 3 likes. Woo! Suffering out here. Cold Dip 70. I'm going to dunk because, look at me. I am hands-free. Trying to make sure that nobody escapes over here. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Amanda, how's the weather over where you're at in your neck of the woods? Is it chilly these days? We're in the 30s here. It's like freezing. It's a good time. Depends on who you ask. My friends told me, shout out to my friend Amy Free. She said it was cold with clothes on. She verified what I said because she's in these neck of the woods, so she knows. Look how beautiful that looks so back behind us. That's the bomb. I love that shit right there. I love nature. I love fresh air in my lungs. It's sunny and like spring. I'm so jealous. Humble fellow, wherever he's at, he's shoveling 4 inches, or he was the last time we talked. I don't know how it's going for you, humble fellow, these days, but shoveling 4 inches. No, thank you. I'm not ready for that just yet. I'm hoping, though. I'm not going to lie, humble fellow. I'm totally in, Amanda. I'm hoping, and everybody else that's listening, thank you. I am hoping for snow, because when there's snow on the beach behind me, look how Red Lobster my hand is. Oh, Lordy. It just makes it seem more legit. Oh, man, I love that sun on my face like that. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's been really overcast here in the Northwest. And so I'm particularly super excited for this this little sunset dip that we're experiencing right now. Somebody did reach out to me and wanted to do a night dip tonight, and you know, I love my night dips. Oh no! Whoa! Another 4 inches of snow and 10 degrees. You just keep that to yourself, humble fellow. I mean, you can send it my way. It's fine. Actually, I just got done saying how I want the snow on the beach there, and then I'm like, you just keep that shit to yourself. Listen, I'm learning to love this shit, but this is only my 3rd season doing cold dipping, you guys. I am by no means a professional. I would still consider myself an amateur at best, maybe. Depends on who you ask. And also, shout out to my buddy Brian for busting my balls, Brian. Brian wants me to, after I get out of the river, he wants me to go home and not get in the hot shower. And I am, challenge accepted, Brian. Challenge accepted. I'm not excited about this. I was thinking like, oh man, So does that mean I have to spend less time in the river in order to not take a hot shower? Because by the time I get home, it's 15 to 20 minutes before I take a shower. Hi, Richard Lemke from Alberta, Canada. Yay, thank you, Richard, for joining. Oh my gosh, what's it like in Canada? Is it cold? You know, I think why, Amanda? Because I think it's obviously best for your body to warm up naturally, or, you know, with blankets under the covers with my hairless kitty Tupa in front of the heater would be my plan. I think it's just to kick it up a notch and even challenge myself more, because obviously I do take a hot shower at some point after these experiences. I just do. I mean, if you don't understand why, I'm sorry, but there's probably like poop in here. Not mine, of course. Not yet, anyways. Just kidding. I'm not taking a shit in the river. But I'm just saying there's a lot of goose poop and fish poop. And yeah, thank you, fellow. Send it my way. Send it my way, because, you know, it'll be a good time. I mean, last year at this point, I think, like, I had to go on the beach. It does make sense. And that's part of the reason why, instead of arguing in my Leo nature like I want to, I'm going to challenge myself to do it. Shout out to Brian. Canadian geese. I don't know where these geese are from, but maybe you sent them my way, Richard. Thank you for that. I mean, I would like a Canadian goose-filled coat, too. That would be really warm, roasty, and toasty. I would dig it. I don't, though. I mean, actually, what the weird thing is, Richard, I just want to point out this, is that I am now a lover of ducks and geese, which is not something I would have, let me rephrase that, because that sounded kind of cruel, okay? I've never not liked the geese and the ducks. When I was a child, my grandfather used to take me to feed the geese and the ducks when I was a kid and whatnot. But, you know, like, did I really have that much of a fondness for them? Not necessarily. They just existed, you know? But now I'm, like, considering getting tattoos of geese and ducks. And ducks, they're a brutal bunch, man. I've seen some things. I don't ever want to think about again from them ducks. Them ducks are freaking, no, I ain't into it. I'm gonna leave it there, because it's a bit gnarly, the things these ducks be doing out here in front of me. I witnessed. I didn't appreciate it, not at all. But anyways, my whole long story short there, Richard, I'm a lover of the geese now and the ducks. It's an interesting thing. My point, Amanda, is I'm hoping to challenge myself. I look for many ways to do this with the dunking, staying in a long time. Definitely, thank you, humble fellow. Okay, so here, thank you, Richard. I appreciate you too. Appreciate you all for leaving your comments, liking, and subscribing. You guys are almost to 1,000 subscribers. It's a total freaking trip, man. Like, it's mind-blowing to me, and I am super, super humble and grateful, and it really means a lot to me. Like, I'm enjoying every bit of the journey. I know some kids get there faster than others, and shout out to them for being able to do, but this is just what I'm doing, and I'm excited. Like, I have no idea. I have no expectations of what one does in these sort of, anyways. What the hell is it saying? I was just saying, eventually I'm going to be taking a shower, humble fellow, but I think what it is I'm going to do my best to challenge myself. I'll report back to you tomorrow on how this process goes. I sort of thrive with accountability. I say sort of, but I definitely thrive with accountability. That's why I'm so transparent with the things I do, and I post all my shit on Facebook and all that crap, so that I am accountable for the things I do. Bringing it up to you, I mean, it helps me stay accountable and follow through, I hope. We'll see. I don't know. We've been in for quite a bit of time already, and I still need a freaking dunk, so days are getting longer. I am super appreciative of that, because at this point in time it would have already been dark, and it's like 4:37. So I am super excited about the days getting longer too, Richard. It's exciting. And also shout out to, I have a buddy named Richard. Shout out to Richard, you're my buddy too, but shout out to my buddy Jerry. He reached out to me to cold dip in a new spot this Sunday. I will be double dipping. It's gonna be a brutal day Sunday for me. Yeah, and then the new location that I will be double dipping, or that I'm going to dip at, is 30 minutes away from my house. So it's going to be a long drive home after having a day of double dipping. So that's shout out to me for always trying to seek discomfort and challenge myself in more ways than one. And I appreciate you all for joining me on these experiences to challenge myself and to always take it a little bit further, even if it's out of my comfort zone. My hands are frozen right now. Look at this. My hand, it like snuck out of the water without me even being none the wiser. But my right hand that's not in the water right now, it is not wet, is frozen. I think it's like a transfer of coldness right into my right hand. And it's intense right now, the way my hand feels. So, I mean, we're like, it says 20 minutes, but you know, I jibber-jawed on the beach for a little bit of time, but we're dunking, so I'm not really trying to stay in this cold-ass river for too long, even though we've already passed that point. I do have someone to cuddle with, my hairless kitty. I have a hairless cat and a Rottweiler, and check out their names. My Rottweiler's name is Biggie, and my hairless cat is named Tupac. I keep meaning to post pictures of the two of them that you, in fact, know that I do have a hairless cat. And I'm not just saying that. I do. I've had a couple, actually. I love hairless cats, but they are... Woo, that's a conversation for another time, because I'm really starting to get cold. Oh dear, I feel like that nipple was slipping out a little bit. Kids, thanks for joining me on these adventures where we freeze to death together. Almost to 1,000 subscribers. It really means a lot to little cold-hearted me over here in the Northwest. Just, you know, doing the do and try to better myself in your presence and whatnot. Being a mom is like one of my pride and joys, and it's I take very serious, and I feel like this is an activity that keeps me on my grind to being a better mom, you know, whatever. On my grind to be a better version of myself in your presence also. I can't feel this hand anymore. This is gonna be cereal doing this. All right, let's freaking go, bro, because I'm cold. All right, 1, 2, 3. Woo! As I jumped out, I had to make sure my boobs didn't pop out too. We be getting frisky over here, but not too frisky. Okay, once is never enough. Let's go again. I can't be procrastinating this shit. Woo! Woo! The second time is always way more serious. It's always way more serious when you do the double dunk. Thank you, Rich, for joining. My face is now frozen. It's not because I've been drinking that I can't talk. I can't feel my face when I'm with you, but it's a good time. So thanks, kids, cool cats and kittens. Thanks for joining. One last look at that beautiful sunset. It really mean a lot to me, you guys. Thanks for all commenting and coming live with me. We'll be back for more of these good times. To the next adventure. Peace out, yo. We love you long time. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.